But yes, so they make it to the Hall of Information. The Hall of Information is kind of this big building where they collect a lot of information. Most of it is to help direct people from one place to another, or to give basic information on businesses.
Cooperation, compliance, control. These are the words carved on the stately columns at the entrance of the Hall of Information. Cooperation from, compliance with, and control over what is not clear, however, once you decide to enter the edifice. Perhaps you think information is being handled by a faction that is known for doing such a thing, but you should know by now, Cutter, that making sense is not Sigil's forte. It's the Mercykillers who are in control, demand compliance, and somewhat cooperate with requests of information. In any case, going to the Hall of Information is still a better option than to go to the Hall of Records and get ripped off by the fated. The Hall of Information is not a pleasant experience, but you'll usually get useful information, whereas at the Hall of Record, they'll bury you with so many useless files you'll never want to return and ask questions.
The Hall of Information collects a lot of information that can be found a bit everywhere around the city, but it just centralized everything in one place. And you would think that this place is managed by a faction that is used to this, like the Fraternity of Order that manages the courts, or even the fated, who collect taxes and have access to a lot of information. This place is under the care of the Mercykillers. But the Mercykillers are the jailors, so they are the ones who are in charge of the prison, and they are also bounty hunters. And so the question is, why is it that it's the Mercykillers, like the jailers, who are there to have, like, give out information? Well, I would say that the Hall of Information is under their jurisdiction because they're there to protect the information much more than to give it out. The Hall of Information has a semblance of service to the population and to be very open, but actually they put a lot of hindrance along the way to give the information, and you have to be very patient to actually get what you want out of your visit.